Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 5 of the Laughter and Joy Reset, where we are learning how to use laughter as a tool for liberation, to bring us back to peace, to ease, to joy in our bodies and in our minds. Good morning, Vicki. I welcome you all wherever you are, anywhere in the world, whether you're watching this live or recorded later. You are in this field of joy and goodness, and you are not alone with your problems. So what we want to do, good morning, Chris. What we want to do is we want to meet the stuck energy inside of us. So first of all, day 5, let's just measure. Do you have your little piece of paper there? Where are you at on a scale from 1 to 10? I guess I could even make it 0 to 10, right? Where are you at on this scale? What is it that you're feeling today? There's power in tracking yourself every day, because our mind, it makes up stories, and it tells us these stories over and over and over, like looping, right? Like on a tape, like repeat, repeat, repeat. But these stories aren't always real. Okay. And when you start to document what is going on in a daily practice, it doesn't have to be this practice, any positive practice that you have, when you start to look at the difference it's making over time, then you give your brain, your mind, a reality check. Like, actually, you know what? This is actually working. Even though, like, I'm still grumpy, I'm like 5% less grumpy. Yay. So find where you are on your scale. All right. And for those of you that are perhaps joining us on day 5, there's 4 more days of really fun, great information. But if you just want to join today, we're going to be simulating laughter. This is a laughter practice. It's a joy practice, because there are a lot of really challenging things happening in our world. It's like all the structures are just falling apart. Things are physically, here in the town where I live, we are having major storms. I live on the ocean, near the ocean. There's a lot of destruction. So structures are indeed falling apart, but they're also being dismantled within each one of us as we cultivate more love and joy and connection and peace in our lives, inside of us, in our bodies and minds, and in the world. The old structures need to fall away. So it's important to have some type of a practice. And the reason I love laughter is that it's a really fast, fun way to break up stagnant energy quickly and to start breathing again. Because when you are laughing, it sounds like this. Do you see how I'm exhaling? And if you exhale and laugh and laugh and laugh till you can't laugh anymore, you bring all this oxygen into your system, right? Because many times we are shallow breathers, and we are clenching, and we're shut down. We're in anxiety, and we're not allowing ourselves to let our breath inform us that all is well. The breath regulates the nervous system. All right. So let's just do a little simulated laughter to start out with. And we want to liberate the diaphragm. We want to get the diaphragm involved. So if you've ever done any yogic breathing, when you're going like that, or even taking your hands right now, placing them on your belly, deep belly breathing in and all right. We want to get our bodies engaged in breathing. All right. So we can start to feel better fast. Okay. So let's just engage in a little simulated laughter. Your mind might be saying, what is she doing? This is ridiculous. It's okay. Thank you for sharing. Just have a seat over there. We'll be done in a little bit. Deep breath in and sighing it out. Take a moment just to bring your gaze within and just feel the sensation of what that breath and that movement and that laughter has done inside of you. Just take a moment. Breathing normally. Opening your eyes. So today I want to address, first of all, notice how you're feeling right there, right? Notice how you were feeling. So it's like a little bit more spacious with a little bit more breath. So today I want to address resistance and how resistance and the emotion, the feeling, tone, experience of resistance gets stuck in our body. And one of the ways that resistance shows up is why. Why did this happen? Why did the person I love that I was with for 35 years die suddenly and leave me by myself? Why? Like, that's a deep love, right? That's a deep love. Why did this huge storm come and tear up the whole front of my house and flood my garage? Why, right? That's a real life circumstance happening because we're having a human experience and we have resistance towards it because it's hurtful, because it's destroying things that we love, right? Why did that person say that thing? Why did that person do that thing? Why are they, yelling at me, or why are they cutting me off? Why? There's a love that's been cut off. There's something that has been broken. And so we want to reconnect. So the invitation is to reconnect to love inside of us. And sometimes it's hard to find because, watch this, when you say to yourself, why? And now just take away the word, right? For me, there's tightness in my body and there's lack of breath. And that is resistance. Like, of course, we don't want these things to happen. And the awareness that this is a part of the human experience is super valuable because it can be that loving parent with us to recognize, this is one of those hard, messy human experiences. Why? So let's give the why some expression. Let's really acknowledge that the why is in there, okay? And let's give it an expression out. So just do this with me in your own way. Why? Take a breath. Bring in your hands to your heart. So when we start to have those expressions, we're moving energy. And when we move energy, many times we'll find that there's grief under there. It's grief. And it's a natural part of being human to feel a sense of loss when something you love has been cut off or taken away. It's very natural. What hasn't been so natural up until now is the experience of showing ourselves kindness and compassion and welcoming the grief, welcoming the sadness. That hasn't been normal in our society until now. And so you have the opportunity to meet the stagnation of emotion, which could also be called grief, could also be called anger, frustration, anything that shows you where your energy is going. We want to reclaim the energy. And so we're going to do a little bit of laughter and meditation. And in the coming days, we're going to do this more and more because I want to offer you an experience of sustaining laughter and then silence in your system so you can begin to feel the power of laughter and the power of silence and not be afraid of the silence and the stillness because there's so much going on. All right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to address that feeling of why in there, that feeling of resistance. And I'm just going to move through my own flow very authentically with you. So I might have tears come up. You know, we've all been going through loss, and the holidays were just past, but it's only been like, you know, less than 2 weeks since December ended. It's a heated time, and we carry all that in our bodies. And you know, our bodies every day that we layer all of that on, it's a burden. And we end up carrying that with us day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year. It weights us down. So giving yourself permission to liberate some of that energy. All right. So I'm going to do a little bit of laughter and then some silence. And when we're in the silence, I encourage you to open your hands, sit in an open pose, and just really receive the benevolence of the air breathing you, the benevolence of silence and stillness and spaciousness. All right, so here we go. You might be saying things to yourself. Whatever it is. This is uncomfortable. Opening, allowing, being available. One last time. Ha 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 Oh no. Relax into it. Allowing yourself to be open and available to breath. And on this next exhale, we're going to hum it out, placing your fingertips right on your temples, engaging your smiling muscles. Here we go. Letting it go and sitting in the stillness for a moment more. Opening your eyes, and let's do some love scoops. When we go through those hard times, we're really feeling disconnected from love. Let's just imagine that we can love scoop and we can bring back into us all that we feel like, that we think that we are missing. Just imagine right now, turn on that feeling tone response of goodness, of positivity, of abundance, of loving connection right here, right here. Even in the midst of hard things, love is here. Connection is here. Good things are here. Breathing them in, allowing yourself to receive them. And sitting for one more moment as we activate positive neuroplasticity and build new neural nets in our brain, engaging your smiling muscles and just feeling the flow of goodness. Feeling the flow. Feeling those positive chemicals dumping into your system. And taking a gentle inhale. Sighing it out. Just taking a little bow to yourself in appreciation and gratitude for showing up today, for your curiosity and your willingness to try something new. Thank you all. Thank you for the beauty you bring into the world. Thank you for all the goodness that you bring into other people's lives. And I acknowledge and appreciate the goodness that you're bringing into your own lives. Bless you all. See you tomorrow for day 6. Yippee!